Well, good Friday morning. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. Welcome to the Gospel Truth Channel, and welcome to the Gospel Truth Army. We're out here doing what we can, marching forward with truth, not truth in the sense of you've got to have ours, but truth in the sense of when you know the truth will set you free, because most people don't realize it. But the Bible never said the truth will set you free. It said you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So it's only the truth you know, ladies and gentlemen, that sets you free. And I spent 20 years as a licensed minister with 3 of the largest denominations in the world, spent 6 years in the United States Air Force as well. Bible college graduate, over 100,000 hours of study in the biblical scriptures. And we're here trying to show you what I think to be irrefutable evidence that Christianity is a fear and guilt control matrix, and that you are suffering from spiritual Stockholm syndrome, and it's time to unindoctrinate yourself. And speaking of indoctrination, I have a message for you today, calling to your attention something from Coast to Coast AM. And Coast to Coast is reporting that the Virgin Mary, that's right, the Virgin Mary, she's at it again. She's appeared apparently on a hospital wall in Argentina. And you can kind of see the picture there. Here's the Virgin Mary. Workers at a hospital in Argentina were amazed when a discoloration that bears an uncanny resemblance to the Virgin Mary appeared on a wall. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're on Twitter and YouTube, unfortunately, you can't see the Virgin as she appeared on the wall. But if you want to see the video and partake in the chat, go to jeffreydaugherty.com, or excuse me, you can go to jeffreydaugherty.com, hit YouTube, or you can just go to YouTube and hit Jeff Daugherty Show or Christian Whistleblower. The thing that bothers me, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is a hospital, and it looks like this has appeared in either mold or dirt. Mold, dirt, hospital. As I sip my morning coffee, not a particularly good combination, in my opinion. But anyway, the director of the military hospital, well, that explains it, doesn't it? The director of the military hospital of Cordoba dubbed the anomaly a manifestation of the Mother of God, and mused that the facility is a particularly appropriate place for a unexpected miracle to occur. With that in mind, he explained that they've set aside a window of time during the day for patients' relatives to have access to the spiritual-looking stain for prayer. As to where the discoloration may have come from, it seems there may be a somewhat less than divine origin. Directly beneath the Virgin Mary is a heater that likely provided the perfect combination of warm air and dust that eventually settled on the cold wall above in the pattern that has mystified the hospital staff. Virgin Mary appearing on a hospital wall in Argentina. We've seen Jesus appear in toast, and plastic Jesus is toast. Thanks to the Gospel Truth Army, it's only a matter of time. But we've seen Jesus in toast. We've seen the Virgin Mary now on a hospital wall. And times are a little tougher here in Clearwater, Florida, because a few years back, we actually had the Virgin Mary had to go back to work because she was seeing an apparition of her on an office building here in Clearwater, Florida. So Virgin Mary in the hospital, Jesus on toast, and go back to work, Mary as well. Now, I hate to be a skeptic. Not really. Who am I kidding? I love being a skeptic. But if we look at this apparition, if you will, they see Mary. I see 1977 Elvis. Which one do you see? They see Mary. I see 70s Elvis. I don't know which one you may see, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what you think, but it looks like 70s Elvis to me. And I'm caught in a trap here. Again, trying to figure out how to get out of this loop. Let's see if I can do it. My. You would think after all this time, I would understand how to do this. Well, there's the easy way. Just close the entire window. Well, I'm Jeffrey Darty, the Christian Whistleblower. You've been listening to me. Let me go ahead and get back into my YouTube and listen to you for just a minute. Take a look at your comments. And we'll see what people are saying in the chat room about this amazing appearance of the Virgin Mary. At least she's not go back to work Mary like we had her here in Clearwater, Florida some years ago. So let's see what folks are saying in the chat room. And if you're on Twitter and Facebook, you can always go back. Oh, we now viewers can replay your live streams later and see the chat as it happened. You can turn this off in your video settings. Interesting. Let's learn more because this is brand new breaking news for me. So it appears that you can replay the chat. How about that? So, and see the chat commentary, which is really good. So now the chats that you leave here are going to be able to be viewed later, which is a good thing. So let's take a look. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Looks like the Grim Reaper. Yeah, I was kind of seeing 1970s Elvis. She was feeling cold because she got above the heater. That's a good one. Gray Goo. And Deborah Gail Hickman says, so let me get this straight. They're going to worship dirt on a wall. Apparently so, yes. We must focus on cancer and HIV cures. I don't see a problem with that. Priya John sees Mother Teresa. Good morning, Sandra D. Looks like the Reaper. I've seen better, says Sharky Markey. Another one says it looks like Mother Teresa. John says, yeah, maybe Elvis. Sarah Kay grew up very Roman Catholic, but never understood Mary worship or Mariolatry, as it is popularly called. Thank you. Comments on my Don't Tread on Me hat. Got that from the Pantstown Military Surplus Store on 66th Street in, I guess, St. Petersburg, Largo, Florida. If you go in there, tell them that the Christian Whistleblower sent you. I don't get any money for it, but might make him feel good. I was on a radio show Wednesday night. I'm going to go ahead and post that up to the channel today. Hopefully I won't get any copyright strikes for that. But we've got some great information to talk to you about today and throughout the rest of the weekend. And on Monday, of course, I think we're going to have Halo Marquise back on Monday to talk about the amazing world of Mystic and the just ways to change your life, ways to improve your life. And I even got a little rank insignia on my jacket today. Nice little patch. So we got this from the Military Surplus Store. And those of you that might be upset with me, I actually did serve in the military. So cut me a little bit of slack there. Who do the Catholics actually worship? Well, that's a good question. They worship, basically, they go through Mary because they think that God and Jesus are mad at them. So Mary is their intercessor. So they're not technically worshiping Mary when they worship Mary, if you know what I mean. Sarah is in the process of unindoctrinating herself. We all are. Thank you very much. Good to have you with us on the Gospel Truth channel. Good to have you as a part of the Gospel Truth Army. Glad to have you here on the Christian Whistleblower Show. A lot more coming up. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here this morning. If you have questions, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. If you have answers, let me know. Mark Center Saint says greetings and salutations to everyone, but not to Stain Mary. We've got Bloody Mary, and now we got Stain Mary as well. You are the Gospel Truth Army. I salute you, and I encourage you to guide your own spirit, master your own ascension, be your own guru, and Have a great Friday, and we'll see you later on today as you unindoctrinate yourself.